Hey guys, I hope you are all well. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my study routine. I have mocks next week, so I need to cram some revision in. Luckily it snowed, so I had 2 days off. I'm insanely behind and I need to cram. So yeah. Before I start any sort of revision, I get myself a massive glass of water with a 2-litre bottle next to it. If you don't know, I drink 2 litres of water a day. It is insanely good for you. You should try it. After I go ahead and turn my phone on airplane mode so I don't get any distractions. I don't always stick to this, but when I do, I get like way more revision done than when I don't, and I'm checking my phone every 20 minutes. Then I set out my beautiful highlighters because I'm so Tumblr, and I wrote a list. And now I'm starting on history. I have done a lot, as you can see. History is not one of the hardest subjects, but it's hard to contain all of the information that it gives you. So I feel like I spend almost 65% of my revision time on history. BTW, the list. Why do I sound so rude? Let's try that again. Anyways, the list is basically everything that I'm trying to achieve in the weekend or in the day. I did it for the weekend, and then I highlight the things that I want to do in that day, so I tick them off when I'm done. That is a really good revision technique because it makes you stick to what you're actually doing, and you're more likely to want to do it if you actually plan ahead of time rather than just going into your revision without knowing what on earth you're about to do that day. The way I revise is kind of weird. I like to just copy the textbook, but in a condensed version. So basically I just write bullet points in a shorter version of what the actual textbook is telling me. This may not work for you, but it works for me, and I find that I contain a lot more information when I kind of write it exactly how it's said, but in like my own way. And then obviously I highlight everything. I am the highlighter queen, and it's a problem, but it works. And when I light up the boring work, it just makes it funner. So after about an hour and a half-ish, I go on my phone for a break because everyone needs a break. Everybody has those days. Oh yeah. So yeah, I just check my Instagram, my Snapchat because I'm so popular and whatnot. And then I get back to my studies because that's more important, and also hydrate myself. So then I go ahead and pack up my history stuff, and I'm showing you everything I've written because I'm so proud. And I have to stop because otherwise I'm going to be completely reciting conflict in Asia. Oh, there's my highlighters again. And me ticking off what I've done. Woo! I actually lied when I said that I was going to study again. I went and ate some pasta, and I also put some Ribena in my drink because we're saucing it up a little bit. We're ready for the next stage. So now I'm putting my phone on airplane mode again because we don't need those people trying to distract me from getting my GCSEs. So we're packing it up now, and we're going to start something fresh. So now I'm going to revise some RS, specifically Islam, because that's what my mock is going to be on. And I haven't really had a chance to revise RS that well because I didn't have a textbook, but now I do. So I can actually get my revising on. Woo woo. So after doing some RS, I am going on to do some science. I recently moved down to foundation. If you're not from England, you don't know what that means. It's basically from hard to easy. It's still hard, but it's easier. And now I have a new textbook and it's all pretty and nice. And I'm going to print off this long irrelevant thing. I broke my printer. I don't even know. I'm just like crossing some stuff out for hire that I don't need to do. So yeah. So what I printed was this massive checklist on just all of science. Probably wasn't even all of it because it was a lot, but not enough. Then there was a periodic table, some dates for when our mocks are, just some like useful kind of not information that I had to contain.
Glad music.
Then I just wrote down some key info on what my mocks were going to be on, what paper and stuff, and yeah. And then I started actually revising some science. Woo. Then finally, after a long draining day, I closed my books and I ticked off my checklist and I put a sad face by my English paper because I didn't do it. But you know what, I did a good amount and there's me. Hopefully this video inspired you to be productive, and I'll see you guys next week.
You do it to me, but you don't know what you're doing to me.